bank empty?
Nothing to worry about. Still, I'm the richest amongst all my cousins and friends. No, no, I'm not getting delusional. Are you wondering how could this be so? Oh, it's because I have ditched the age old tradition of saving money by kids in piggy banks. Instead, I am saving them in my bank account. Now, not only is my money getting saved, but I also receive extra money as interest. Such a wonderful offer, right? I got this brilliant idea as I was introduced to the concept of financial education at a very young age. Wait a second, financial education and that too for kids? My goodness, seems quite far fetched, doesn't it? Allow me to join the dots and make it easier for you to understand. Kids, you probably imagine them as playing, gossiping, devouring sweets, playing video games, going to school, or finishing their homework and chores. Then you think of their future. What do these kids spend the first 20 years of their lives trying to achieve? Yes, to earn money. Oh, how every single thing we do in a life is done just to get more money. This reminds me of the Sanskrit shlok, coined approximately 2300 years ago by the great Chanakya in his book Arthashastram, which goes like this: Arthamulam Karyam, meaning that money is the root of all work. But how will kids enjoy their earned money if they are not even aware about good money habits and bad money habits? Difference between their needs and wants, the balance between spending and earning, the importance and value of money, and on and on. So, while my bizarre topic might have had you puzzled, when I now say the words finance, kids, and money, it all makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it? With this, I answer my own question. Is financial education necessary for kids? Of course, yes, financial education is of utmost importance for kids because their generation is the employer and the employee of the future. Dear audience, let me time travel you to the golden memories of that childhood thrill whenever guests would show up at your house. The excitement and eagerness for how the guests would give you cash money before they leave. And ooh, the thoughts and fantasies of spending that money in the best way possible had us counting down the minutes till the guests finally leave. That thrill still continues, but as we kids spend that money, we don't realize how much better it will be to spend less and save more. So, we should instill the knowledge of earning smartly, spending wisely, and investing correctly in kids. Let's talk about some situations we often encounter with them in our everyday lives and how they, in one way or the other, pertains to finance. Games, an inseparable part of our lives. Ever tried indulging children with their friends in money games, which not only sharpen their financial mindset but also develop their situation handling skills? Simple interest, compound interest, complicated mathematical terms, but can be introduced to kids quite easily through giving interest on their piggy bank savings on planned intervals or offering financial incentives for completing different tasks. How easy for us, kids, to not only get bonus money but also learn a new concept in a fun way. Whenever we kids visit supermarkets, grocery stores, or see adults planning trips, making monthly budgets, how curious we are to indulge with them very excitedly and suggest things of our own. But our thoughts are always shut down as we are advised that we'll do this once we're older. But don't you think it would do us good if we have been explained the logic behind their financial decisions instead of telling us not to bother? Spending unending time in hobbies is the wish of every child. But did you ever even think about allowing them to start small businesses utilizing their hobbies, like setting up lemonade stalls, selling collections of stamps and shells, and many more? Experience entrepreneurship through hobbies? Wow! Most of the presents we choose for kids are chocolates, candies, cookies. But gifting finance related colorful cartoon books would really develop their interest towards the subject and would be profitable too by saving them from cavities. With proper financial education, kids in their future will make good use of money and avoid big financial mistakes. And in case made, learn how to deal with them responsibly without turning them into personal problems. So, dear adults, let's not confine the introduction to bulls and bears just as jungle animals, but as financial chart indicators as well. Because while bullfighting is fun to watch and bears are scary teddy bears in real life, these also signify the rise and fall of the market. Just think of the possibility that if each of us truly understand financial education's worth and implement it on kids, how easy it will be for us, the children, to make a perfect recipe for the concoction of life, which will be achieved by giving answers to preceding errors, letting them know of prevailing opportunities, and hence shed light on the prospect of a life full of peace and contentment.